Twice already this season. Nikola Jokic only took 9 shots. So a balanced attack in the win for the Denver Nuggets, 120-98. And all the guys that we've been hearing about what they can do for the Denver Nuggets all had good games tonight. Peyton Watson, Julian Strawther, Jamal Murray, all in double figures. Chris Miles here with the Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas and my guy Brendan Haywood. So Brendan, I'll start with you because you called for this game for Jamal Murray in the pregame show like, all right, it's time for that guy to be back, and he looked the part.
Yeah, Jamal Murray stepped up. He looked a little bit more aggressive in the first half, followed it up, really had a good second half as well. And more importantly, he looked more comfortable. He was getting his shots. You see him right here. Right here, now, this is getting comfortable. He walks right into this three. He sees Zubac's playing too far back, walks right into the three, easy work. Now he's going to come down again. Great screen set by DeAndre Jordan. Mo Bamba's back too much. Gets right to the elbow. That's the old Jamal Murray. That's that bubble Murray you were calling for. The Murray-Jokic pick and roll, that's been a nightmare for teams to guard in previous seasons. Gets right back to it. Ooh-wee. And, man, somebody called Smitty got to play for his top 5 plays under the rim. Jamal Murray putting in work right there. And then at the defensive end, getting a little handsy. Gets his hands in there, got the break started, ends up good things happen the other way, and the Nuggets were rolling. So Jamal Murray played well, got them off to a good start. And then after that, just the team, they just played great tonight. And Jokic didn't have his best stuff, and the team still won. That's normally not the case, so you got to love to see it for Denver.
Zeke, 36 fast break points. That's a season high, and it's the young guys really benefiting from that for Denver.
Yeah, the young guys came in. They gave them energy off the bench. Not only did they give them energy off the bench, but, Brendan, you pointed out the good defense that everyone was playing. And consequently, when you get out in transition and you're able to run at home, you get the crowd involved, and Denver's got a great crowd. You say Jokic didn't have to do much tonight, but, you know, the great thing about Jokic is that he understands and does what the game needs. And when he sees that his other teammates and players are playing well, then he's able to step back and let them do their thing. And I thought he was great at doing that tonight and not trying to, oh, man, most people coming to the game, I'm averaging 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. I got to keep doing that. He never tries to play for the stat sheet. He plays the game to win, and whatever is required for them to win, that's what he provides.
Well, tonight it was 15 steals. Jamal Murray had 4 of those. Here he is following the win.
All right, Jamal.
Earlier tonight, a sinus fracture. He will be further reevaluated this weekend, and it's Benedict Mathurin of the Indiana Pacers going up here. And Zeke, this is, you look at Joel Embiid and you're like, that looks like just bad luck.
Yeah, definitely he's having bad luck, and not only that, you know, when you going in and out of the lineup, and you're not in great shape, you know, sometimes it's hard to get out of the way. Sometimes you just don't have the same type of basketball reactions that you would have out on the floor. And unfortunately, you know, this is one of these years, or, you know, his career, I guess, has been full of bad luck in terms of injuries, health, and also just being in shape. And unfortunately, this happened to him tonight.
You know, Brendan, when I hear Zeke say that, I don't know of another player where we go, oh, this is the 3rd time he's had a facial injury, a fracture of the sort. So really, for Joel Embiid, tough to see that happen to him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He's one of the better players in the game. You talk about a guy that's been an MVP, and when he's in shape and he's right, we know what he can do. But this is, you say, the 3rd facial fracture? Like, that's not normal, you know, and there's nothing that you can say that, well, he needs to prepare. You can't prepare for getting hit in the face and the way your bones are and these type of things. So it's unfortunate. You know, there's going to be some people that are going to have really critical things or negative things to say because Joel's hurt yet again. But this is an injury that no matter how in shape you are, if somebody hits you in your face and you break something in your face, there's nothing you can do. So it's just an unfortunate situation, and it's another setback for a player that we know that is elite.
And for Philly, 7-15 on the year, and they're still trying to get Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid on the floor at the same time. They all played tonight, Zeke, and then this happens.
Yeah, I mean, we don't question the talent of Philly. You know, you question the health right now. And Will they be able to get healthy enough, and then will they be able to develop chemistry to go into the playoffs? But if they healthy and they got chemistry, they're a dangerous team.
Well, see, that's the problem. When are they going to get the chemistry? Because you understand, for the really, really elite teams, the regular season it's almost like practice in front of 20,000 people.
Yes.
Because on a nightly basis, yeah, you're trying to win the game, but we're trying to set the tone for what we're going to do in the playoffs right now. And we're building on it month by month. We start November, December. After the All-Star break, we pick it up and bam. But that's why it's important, because we're figuring out what plays do you like, where do you want the ball, in what situation, what are you going to do in this pick and roll, what are we going to do defensively in these situations, and you do it enough, and when you get to the playoffs, nothing throws you out of whack. If you don't have that chemistry, it gets dangerous for you, and I'm not sure.
And for the Denver Nuggets, they get the win. Nikola Jokic, 16 points, 6 for 9 from the field, but the leading scorer was Jamal Murray with 20 points. He joins us now. And we know that Jamal Murray is a champion, the kind of level that he can play at. So, Jamal, we know your game. We know what you're capable of. When I watch what this team was able to do tonight, 36 fast break points, I look at Julian Strawther, Peyton Watson. Can you tell us about the development of some of the younger guys that you're going to need come playoff time and how they were able to play tonight?
Yeah, man. I think that's what this time is for. The beginning of the season, everybody's coming out with a lot of energy. Everybody's excited to play basketball, and we got a lot of young guys that we're going to need in the playoffs, and they got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? Just from a comfortability standpoint, play standpoint, what we're expecting offensively and defensively. So I think some of these minutes and some of these good minutes that they're giving are truly valuable, for them later down the line. So these type of games only give them more confidence to go out there and play their game and not overthink and just have fun.
Jamal, defensively tonight, the way you guys were playing and the performance that you had on the defensive end, I know Coach Malone has been on you guys about defending. And then, the Joker's been playing, unreal basketball for the last couple of games. How did you guys put it all together tonight to implement the game plan defensively?
Yeah, I think, we lost them. We lost to the Clippers twice this season, and we just want to come and bring the right energy and effort and discipline from the jump. We've had a few slow starts to start this season, even when Jokic's playing well and guys are playing well individually. It doesn't matter if you don't come out as a team and get the dub, right? So we're just trying to stay together, play discipline, have each other's backs, and it showed tonight. I think everybody had a good game. Everybody got to come in and pitch the game in. So man, it's just about staying consistent. Anybody can be good for 1 day, 2 games, 3 games, but it's just kind of building on that for the course of the season.
Jamal, you came out, looked good early on in this game. Was there anything you did differently, something that you saw from the defense? Because you had that look in your eye tonight.
No, Brandon, I'm just playing my game, man. I sometimes the ball doesn't drop, and it kind of has its toll, and you don't shoot well, but you can not shoot well and have a good game, right? So I didn't know how many minutes I was going to play coming off the hamstring injury. I just want to make sure I come out there and give my effort, and I know that I can control that. So it started on the defensive end and carried into the offense. So now it's about staying consistent and bringing that energy to start the game for the next game.
Zeke was explaining something to us about when you're on the road for 10 days like you were just on the road, then you have this home game, then it's like another 10 days on the road. How do you stay sharp in making sure you keep the turnovers down and that sort of thing when you have just one home game in 20 days?
I think it's about just understanding who you're playing. You know what I'm saying? I like to play on the road because it forces us to stay connected, forces us to build chemistry and stay together, get on each other, whatever the case may be. We're just a lot more vocal, or I think everybody is a lot more vocal when you're on the road because you have to be. And I think this will be a good stretch for us to kind of find that rhythm and find each other. And we had a great game today. Now we're going to go on the road into a hostile environment, and we got to have the same kind of energy through the ups and downs, through the diversity in the game. And that's really going to help us. So I welcome all the challenges that are headed our way, and I have a lot of confidence in our group. And man, it's fun to go out there in a away crowd and get the job done. So that's what we're looking to do.
NBA champion Jamal Murray, 4 steals tonight. Great game. We appreciate you spending some time with us here on Gametime.
NBA champion Jamal Murray.
That's right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Jamal.
Appreciate it. Yep.